What's going on, guys? Tommy back here again, and I am jubilant after the victory on the weekend from Liverpool, Manchester City. Liverpool getting the victory, the W. Shocked the piss out of all Liverpool fans, I think. I mean, look, we probably deep down thought it was possible. Did we really think we were going to do it? I didn't. I predicted the draw, and I thought maybe, I was thinking, oh, damn, Manchester City could really turn us over here. But they didn't. We played absolutely out of this world. Played fantastic. Our best game this season by a country mile. Played like the Liverpool that we know. Played fantastic. Defense was brilliant. Van Dijk pocketed Haaland, and obviously Mo was a constant threat. He played fantastic. Unbelievable. That goal he took was just incredible. It was a great finish. He really stood out. He probably even should have had 2 goals. And over the course of the game, you're looking at it, and Liverpool probably had the more clear-cut, bigger chances. Obviously, City scored that goal, but there's 2 fouls in the build-up, whatever you want to talk about. It's controversial, but is it? Because there's fouls. And it was just a really good tussle. It was a great game. If you're a neutral fan, you got to love it. And now it's opened up a little bit. It's only one game. This is only our 3rd win in the league, so you can't get ahead of yourselves. But does that give Liverpool the confidence now to move on and say, hey, look, this is it. We know who we are. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of. And now we're going to start to put on a little bit of a run. We're going to try and get up the top of the table. So that's what I want to talk about today. And that's why I want to touch on to this game midweek, Wednesday night, Thursday morning for myself, obviously here in Australia, Liverpool versus West Ham, guys. This is just as big, arguably even bigger than the Liverpool versus Man City game. And I'll explain why. I'm not talking about in terms of the stature of the game and what it is. I mean that Liverpool have to go win this game. Otherwise, the victory they got against Manchester City means absolutely nothing. You can't go beat Man City and put on a great performance and then stumble against West Ham and get a draw or potentially lose. You just can't do that. So we need to put on a little bit of a run. We need to start winning some games consistently. There is an opportunity here because West Ham do have some injury problems like Liverpool do. They have an injury crisis at the back. So there is an opportunity. There is a window here for Liverpool to go out and potentially get a result. Now, the one bad thing from our game, Diogo Jota got an injury and he looks like he's going to be out till 2023. So both now, our left wingers, Luis Diaz first, the replacement Diogo Jota, both injured, and it looks like they're out till 2023. So that is horrible news. So now it begs the question, who's going to play there? You've got a couple of options. I'm going to assume that Klopp is going to have to go with a 4-2-3-1 or something like that, or maybe play with 2 up top. I'm going to go with maybe 4-2-3-1, with potentially maybe Carvalho or Elliott out on the left. Elliott usually plays on the right, but I think it's going to be more of an attacking midfield more than a winger because we don't have that replacement winger. It's specifically on the left side. So I can't see that. People are talking about maybe a 4-4-2, but again, you're going to have to play somebody on the left. So I think it'll be 4-2-3-1. And you might see Fabio Carvalho just float around that left attacking midfield. That's what I reckon is going to happen. It's a big loss because now we're going to have to play in a certain way. And until, maybe we'll go out in January and buy someone, but I don't know. Massive loss. Is it going to affect us? It might, because Diogo Jota can create chances. He's a good link-up man. He's still got pace in abundance. And obviously now we don't have him. So it's a critical injury. Just because we've lost 2 wingers. If you lose somebody in the midfield or another position, as long as you got that replacement, it's okay. We're starting to get that a little bit at the back at the moment. Konate and Matip both out. I'm not sure if Konate's coming back for this game. He was out for the City game. Just a little bit of an injury, a muscle injury. That's what they said. But you never know how serious these things can be. We still have a midfield fucking crisis. We don't have enough midfielders. So losing Jota and Diaz is just the icing on the cake for me. If somebody goes down in the front, like, if there's a Firmino or a Nunez or a Salah injury, we are fucking cooked. But going into this game, predictions, what do I think's going to happen? I think if Liverpool turn up anything like they did against Manchester City, and that's the key, if they turn up anything like they did, they will beat West Ham. I'm confident of that. West Ham are a good side, but I think we know what they're going to do. They're going to come, be pragmatic, they're going to try slow it down and catch us on the counter-attack. Now, we need to be aware for that. It's a completely different obstacle than what it is against Manchester City. Manchester City had all the ball and we kind of played that counter-attack, but we got to be aware that this is what they're going to do. So different challenge, but I think we can get it done. We smashed Rangers. That gave us the confidence. We've now beaten Man City. I think that's just going to give us a little bit of confidence again to say, hey, look, let's put all that behind us. What's done is done. We can't change that start of the season. We can't. It was terrible, woeful, but we can't change it. And I think they just got to put it back behind them and say, look, let's just truck on now. Let's try keep winning games consistently and see where we are. Let's try get to World Cup. And that's what I think Klopp's going to be saying now. Let's just try and get to the World Cup, win as many games as we can and see where we are. If we're miles off the title race, then so be it. But I wouldn't just write this off just yet. Maybe I think the title's gone, but But I do think we can go on a bit of a run and we won't be as bad as what people think. I'm going to predict a 3-1, guys. I think that maybe there's a goal in West Ham. They might count us on the break, but I think Liverpool will score goals. I think we'll score maybe 3 of them. So 3-1. I'm going to go Salah with 2 and Roberto Firmino to score a goal. That's what I reckon. 3-1. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know. Comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Check out the Twitch page, the live streams. I will most likely, I can't live stream this game because it's midweek and obviously man's got commitments and working. But on the weekends, I like to live stream the football game. So make sure you're checking it out. And Spotify's down there for the weekly podcast, all that good stuff. Make sure you check it out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.